Hello, it's your dividend friend. For those who don't know, my goal and my objective is to help you to acquire debt freedom, whether it be student loans, house payments, mortgages, debts, credit cards. I'm here for that. But there's something about people like Warren Buffett, JP Morgan Chase, Rockefeller family, Elon Musk, Bill Gates, Les Wexner. People like that, they're in a class all by themselves. One person I really do like a lot, and that's Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett is, for those that don't know, he's a CEO of Berkshire Hathaway. They're like a conglomerate. They own companies like Dairy Queen, Duracell, and Geico. You probably didn't know that, but they do. Also, he's an American investor, well-known, philanthropy, all that. That's Warren Buffett. Today, he's worth about $144 billion. Yeah, $144 billion. His goal is to give away 99% of his wealth before he dies. He's 94 years old, so I think we're going to begin to see a transition of wealth from Warren Buffett. But there's three things I learned from Warren Buffett. The number one thing is he said to never lose money. Because I'm on a debt freedom track and I'm trying to help others become debt free as well, I'm going to give you an example. When you take out a loan, you're losing money. You may say, no, I'm paying back the loan. I'm just using the money as collateral to get it paid down. But let's say when you take out a 30-year mortgage, which I'm really big on that, you don't have to have a 30-year mortgage. You can pay it off 5 to 8 years based on your income. With a 30-year mortgage, this is how you're giving away your money. You are absolutely losing money because they're front loading that with a bunch of interest, which means that when you go in there and sign on the dotted line, sign all those papers, about 30 or 40 papers, they're telling you this house is worth $500,000. When it's all said and done, you're going to give us about roughly $800,000 or $900,000, which means you're going to give them about $400,000 in interest. That's losing money. Warren Buffett's number one thing is you don't lose money. Why take out a loan when you can use a line of credit? Check out my videos. We talk about lines of credit. The rich do not use loans, you guys. They take out lines of credit because they can leverage those to buy real estate property, to go into other investments, to use money for it, to invest in stocks. They understand that. They're not giving away their money because they know something that most people don't know. When you take out a 30-year mortgage, it's front loaded with interest, which means you're going to pay the bank back their $200,000 or $300,000, $400,000 first. Then you're going to go ahead and begin to buy your house. Actually, you're richer than what you thought because you can afford two houses, the banker's house and your house. Like Warren Buffett says, never lose money. You're just giving money away. I'm going to encourage you to do a line of credit. Check out my videos. I explain in great detail why lines of credit are the number one things that rich people use. Number two thing Warren Buffett says is always think long term. When you think about long term, you have to understand one thing. When you go into a 30-year mortgage, that's long term. But that's not a smart strategy that he's talking about. He's talking about the effects of what long term can do. Let's say if you went ahead and you took out a mutual fund. You're going to have that thing over time. It's going to have compounded interest, which means you're going to make a lot of money. That's what Warren Buffett is talking about. He's not talking about getting into a 30-year mortgage, giving him all that money, then saying, I'm debt free in 30 years, or maybe I might die and my kids are going to inherit the debt or they're going to sell the house. He's talking about not losing money. Once again, long term. What are you doing long term to help people in your life? What are you doing long term that's going to set you up for future success? Are you in the habit of, I got this 3, 4, 5-year car payment, I'm going to pay it off, I'm going to build up my credit, but you've actually given money away. So we go back to number one. He says, never lose money. Once again, line of credit. I'm going to encourage you to look up line of credit, the benefits of a line of credit. The number three thing that Warren Buffett says, know what you're investing in. Of course, a home is the American dream. Most people say, if I could just afford to get a home, they reach that dream, but they're losing money. Going back to the first thing he said, never lose money. So I'm going to encourage you to subscribe. I have great content I like to share. I never knew something I wish I had known. I'm in my 50s now. I wish I had known that I didn't have to I could take out a 30-year mortgage, but there's a strategy to pay it off. And I'm your dividend friend. I'm here until you win. I have great information. Look me up on my website. The information is in the sticker sign. But also, let's get back on Warren Buffett. Could you imagine he has amassed $144 billion of worth? He's going to give away 99% of that before he dies. So he understands that it's better to give than to receive. He's going to give all that away. He's used his life to really benefit others. He has children and all, but guess what? He's like, when it comes down to you guys, you understand the tools, you know how to make money. Don't depend on my wealth to sustain you long term. I'm sure he has a nice trust set up for them, but I'm sure he's equipped them to never lose money. They're not going to go out and buy a home that's going to cost them double just to get the home. I'm sure they're probably doing lines of credit, but with Warren Buffett, let's face it, they're paying cash, okay? Number two thing is they're thinking long term. He thought long term. He built up all of his wealth to give it away. It's a good long-term strategy there. He didn't just have Berkshire Hathaway. He expanded Berkshire Hathaway into owning places like Geico, Duracell, Dairy Queen. Are you getting the picture here? That's long-term. That's thinking. That's legacy building there. And also, he said, know what you're investing in. Are you invested in things like Louis Vuitton purses, Birkin bags, Ralph Lauren, all those kind of things? Or are you invested in things that are going to return an investment to you and your family? Well, when I think about debt, I think it's gripping, it's binding, it's confining. You aren't free. You're not doing things that make you free. You're doing things that are going to hold you more in bondage. Yeah, you have great credit. You're doing wonderful. You're getting that new car. You're getting a new car maybe every 2 or 3 years. You can go out and take out a loan because the bank's going to give it to you because you've shown how you can responsibly use your credit. Wonderful. Good job. But let's go over those 3 things that Warren Buffett has not only taught me, but now you as well. He said to never lose money. It's something about taking out loans and how you're losing money because you're not winning in the end. Yes, you have paid it off. Yes, you've done your due diligence with maintaining your payments on time every time. But you've given them extra money. You've lost money in that transaction. Number 2, he said to think long term. Long term is thinking about when I go and get a home, what is my ultimate goal with the home? Is it to use it to build wealth, to leverage the home, to leave a legacy for your children? That right there, people, is the secret sauce. You want to think long term. Like Mr. Buffett, his long-term goal was to build successful businesses, grow those businesses, scale those businesses, and in the end, donate 99% of his wealth back into others. That was his long-term goal. What's yours? Mine is to build wealth, debt-free, so that my children can enjoy, and my grandchildren can enjoy life. I'm not trying to make it easy for them, but I'm trying to say I'm leaving a blueprint or a footprint to say, hey, I paid off my house. I paid off all my bills. There's no debt here. If you want to go and sell this house, you may be sitting on $1 million. You can have it. You can pay for your children to go to college. You can maybe purchase a home debt-free. That's my long-term strategy. That's my long-term goal. I want to leave a legacy for my children's children. Number 3, he said, know what you're investing in. Are you investing in, once again, Birkin bags, Louis Vuitton, Gucci? They're already rich, you guys. They've made their wealth. They've made their money. Their children have trust funds waiting for them. What are you investing in? Are you putting more time? Are you trading your time for money? What are you investing in? What is your ultimate goal? Once again, I'm your dividend friend. I'm here just to make you think and to say, you know what? Although I may not understand everything, I'm willing to equip myself and to come into knowledge so that I can make a difference in my life, my family, and those that I do impact and I do affect. I'm your dividend friend. I'm here until you win. This has been a little nugget. I wanted you just to kind of think and to think a little bit deeper. We talk about names like Rockefeller, JP Morgan Chase. Those people have been gone, but look at what they left.